Welcome back to Fraser Focus. Here in Langley, a Hungarian mother and her 2 sons are finally free after spending 2 years confined to a Langley church.
I phoned the lady and I said, we cannot offer sanctuary, but we can grant it.
Well, you're the gift to us.
Why would you offer sanctuary when the other churches were not?
How do you say no? I didn't have a choice. Because how could I have, as a pastor, have people say the love of God is not in you?
Yes, this is where she lived with her family.
And how long were you in this room?
738 days.
You know the days, you probably know the minutes.
The nursery. So
you'd use the nursery as your kitchen?
Yeah. I have here fridge before and just the small oven, the 2 just I use here.
What made you come over to Canada?
Well, my little brother was abused when he was little, and so we came to Canada to seek help. And then after that, all the troubles came. The paperwork wasn't done right, and everything happened.
So right now we're going to do an alignment on this job, and as soon as you're finished with the alignment on this car, I want you to be able to pull the heads off. And we're Canadian. We have to. This is what it's all about. I just wanted to be able to help, them, Patrick, really nice young man, same with his brother and his mom, just nice people. And it's hard not to help nice people that just want to live in our country.
Why couldn't you leave?
Because if we leave, the CBSA would have arrested us.
And the CBSA were outside?
Yeah, they were sitting outside of the parking lot.
That is so neat. Even though it was illegal and came to Canada because that child was so abused. And he said if he had to go back, in fact, when the CBSA said that they would be deported, he went into medical distress.
This was Thomas, the youngest child?
The 12-year-old.
Thomas had a panic attack one night, and he actually became unconscious. And she debated about whether she should call 911 because...
She didn't know she would get help.
Well, she didn't know about him going outside the door. Like, if he went out, at that time, he wasn't even allowed to leave the building. And so if he went out in an ambulance, would they let him come back in, or would they take all of them? And so it's deeply challenging, some of the experiences that they had. Like, you've been out for just a couple of months and you've got a job.
Border service tried to catch me and send to back the country. So we're very careful. We don't stop outside, just inside the church, inside the building.
And what was one of the first things you did after you got that release?
First thing I did, I went on the grass, because I was on hard ground for 9 months.
And I answered the phone and she said, "Hi, it's Mariana." And then there's this pause and she said, "I'm free." And I said, "Well, where are you?" And she said, "I'm at the door." On the inside of the door.
So she was free, but she wouldn't get outside.
She was afraid to step outside.
We were helped by around 200 people who supported us, fed us, and took care of us mentally and physically.
If you had to give a message to those people who helped you, support you all this time, what would you say to them?
I all the time saying I don't know. Sorry.
So many interesting stories to tell from here in the Fraser region. You're watching Fraser Focus. More local stories when we come back.